Hello everyone, and welcome to BattleBorn Productions' online video series, Villaging. I'm your host, Evan Jones. In this series, we will be reviewing the buildings and accessories that are used to make up the collectible mini-villages that are typically used as holiday decorations. Today, I have the honor of presenting to you a unicorn piece of mine. 1031 Trick or Treat Drive from Department 56. This is one of their retired pieces, and it's actually very difficult to find in fully working condition with all of its components, and you'll see why in a little bit. I searched for months to hunt down this massive gift set. I either got sniped or messed over on eBay, and no one wanted to give theirs up on Facebook. Fortunately, I found a lady locally who was selling one, and I was really blessed to find one that was clearly taken care of as well as I planned to take care of it. In fact, I learned a couple things from her about storing these collectible pieces, and I'll be sharing those with you in a separate video. But enough of this blah 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 blah. Let's take a closer look at this gift set from Department 56. Spoiler alert, it's awesome! "1031 Trick or Treat Drive" is a collector's set from Department 56. The original house was released and retired in 2001 as part of the more family-friendly collectibles from D56's Snow Village Halloween series. Department 56 then re-released the house in 2003 as part of an 8-piece gift set that includes the house itself, the front fence, the "Just Treats, No Tricks Please" ceramic figure, a tree with ghosts, 3 jack-o'-lanterns, and a package of village fallen leaves. I'm going to do this review backwards so as to not overwhelm you with too much awesomeness. First, the little bag of fallen leaves is different from the more recent sets like Black Cat Flat or the Apple Barn. These are lighter and cut differently than the maple leaf shape commonly seen nowadays. I might just save these because they're different. Next we come to the tree with ghosts, as it's labeled on the box. This is a simple tree that has given up all of its leaves, and the homeowner has decorated it with a few simple ghost decorations. There are also a few bat decorations, but because they're black, they really blend in and are hard to see. After the tree, we have the 3 small jack-o'-lanterns. Department 56 did not cheap out on these, as they are carved differently from each other. One even has a glittery purple sign sticking out of its top. Ah, glitter, the herpes of the craft world. Next we have the figurine, "No Tricks, Just Treats Please." I'm guessing this is Dad or an uncle taking his little ones out trick-or-treating. He's dressed for the occasion as a scarecrow, and he appears to be carrying one of the kids' treat containers. Following up the Wizard of Oz costume theme, the children are dressed as an adorable cowardly lion and the Wicked Witch of the West. I think our little lion is asking Dad for some candy, while the witch has discovered her treat bag has a hole and is leaking her sugary sweets. The front yard fence piece has the fence itself, which is strung with Christmas lights for some reason, a jack-o'-lantern, and a sidewalk flanked with light-up Halloween luminaries. The lights are strung over the brown picket fence in an alternating green, yellow, red pattern, and there are bits of brown moss in different spots that add dimension to the accessory. The fence is connected to the house with a 2-wire plug that is long enough to allow some distance between the house and the fence itself, should you want to put figures in the front yard. Now the house itself is so detailed, it's almost overwhelming. Starting in the front, there are a pair of uncarved pumpkins, a couple of cornstalk bundles, a tiny jack-o'-lantern with a witch's hat, and a smoking cauldron on the front porch. The front eave is lined with LED pumpkin lights and purple and orange garland. Above that is a glittered "Happy Halloween" sign. Clearly this house is not in my living area, because this sign would not survive the wind gusts we get in the high desert. The upstairs eave is lined with the same lit pumpkin garland combo as below. And at the very peak of the roof is a sparkly purple witch decoration. Moving around to the left side of the house, we have 3 lit windows and the volume control for the house's spooky soundtrack. As we move to the back, we find the power plug for the AC adapter and the cable for the remote that starts and stops the soundtrack. We find the back door and 3 lit windows, a pile of leaves, and a broom. On the right side of the house, we can see 3 more lit windows and 3 trash bags stuffed with leaves that have been decorated with festive faces. This house is lit from the inside with a single 3-volt bulb, and the lights on the eaves are all LED. So you must use the supplied 3-volt AC adapter to power the building and the front yard fence. It's pretty cool to see evidence of manufacturers using LEDs on village buildings all the way back in 2001, because they last so much longer than traditional bulbs and consume much less power. The texture and detail on this piece is over the top. The house has the same moss found on the front fence, and there is contrast between the brick of the lower part of the house and the stucco-looking finish of the top of the house. The curtains are different colors in the front windows, because clearly the red ones are for one room and the blue ones are for another, as evidenced by the blue on the side windows. Now that's attention to detail. The coarseness of the corn stalks stand apart from the smoothness of the pumpkins or of the trash bags. And the fuzz in the witch's cauldron give the illusion of smoke or steam rising into the Halloween night sky. The designers at Department 56 outdid themselves when they created this 1031 Trick or Treat Drive collector set, and that earns it a perfect score here on Villaging. I give it 10 out of 10 pumpkins. Well, I hope that you enjoyed our review today of this outstanding Halloween Village piece. And as a note, I went out of my way to find a completely functioning piece so that I could review it for you all, including the soundtrack. In my experience, that's the part that fails the most, and because this piece is so old, you can't get replacement parts for the sound. Now that I've gotten my hands on 1031 Trick or Treat Drive, and I've heard the soundtrack firsthand, I don't think it's worth the hassle, honestly. It's a short loop, and a little on the annoying side after a while. If you do find one of these sets, and the sound doesn't work, don't immediately discount it. This house is really gorgeous, and something special, even without the sounds. Now, please feel free to comment below on what you think about this or any other holiday pieces that you enjoy. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel for more villaging fun, and make sure that you click on that little notification bell so that you are notified whenever we post another review. And if you did enjoy this video, please click on the like button, as it really does help us know when we're doing well. Enjoy your villaging, and until next time, remember, hang on to those original boxes.